superhero.
Yo, Ralph Bear here.
What's up?
Welcome to another Patreon commission review of the Stupid Movie Reviews, where we get to review for the first time in a while an anime. But this time, we had help. We hired ourselves a new and talented editor to edit our review for the first time. Ha ha ha! It's like I'm becoming a regular
No.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we're not doing this joke.
But why not?
Because it's too easy.
But Mr. Hand, the bronies will get it.
And that's the thing. The bronies will get it. Nobody likes an inside joke. Except for the insider, you dingus.
But Ralph is wearing the costume.
I'm wearing the costume.
See?
This joke is gonna bomb.
No, it's not. The meat team always be daring with what we do in a review series. You got a rant video series.
Well, that's different.
All right, now you're just being a real butthead. You know that, Mr. Hand?
Yeah, at least I can't be a butthead with a functioning brain, you idiot.
The name's stupid.
Sounds about right, you little jerk. Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is getting a tad heavy there, Wade. Can we just, cut? So, the anime we're reviewing today is commissioned by one of our loving fans, True Idiot, as he wants us to review the 1989 OVA called Blue Flames, which, quoting from the man himself, claims to be one of the absolute worst animes I've ever seen.
I don't know if you just paid us $20 to either expect us to give this a proper review or to see us suffer. Yeah, I'm seeing the love here, True Idiot.
Hey, hold on now.
What?
We're not insulting our reviewers.
What? I did the same for Julio in the last one.
Yeah, well, look at him now.
Okay, fair enough. But at least this guy knows that we're just screwing around with him, right?
Yeah, I like the cut of this guy's giblets. He even has a Yakko Warner as an icon. He's the real jokester here.
What a brain.
Hey, you. Yeah, you and the guy who draws us. You cool with this? I don't really care. I think the audience got thicker skins, of course. This is the kind of thing me and the team usually do whenever we write a review, commission, or otherwise. It's like we argue on every little thing, you know?
Yeah, Mr. Head can be a real butthead, but at least he's honest about his feelings. Too much, really, sometimes. But I'm the leader. I thought we were friends.
Ever since these chowderheads have been having more people join our little stupid team, I swear they just play with too much humor into their episodes than just getting real with what we're bitching about.
Oh, Katie was a great addition to the cast, as she has a unique female perspective on the critiques to our series, especially with our hentai reviews with Burning Donut. God, I sound like one of those guys in suits with their charts or some shit telling us what's hip right now.
Mr. Pony was great. He's a pony, I'm a moose, and, we hoof twos had to stick together, But it seems that Pony doesn't like me, especially when we play together. Hey, Pony, cash the gem.
Stupid, I'm not your pet. I'm a...
Fetch!
Oh my god, come here, you delicious cherry-colored thing! This is so demeaning.
Yay! You got it!
I'm happy I got it too. I swear he's objectifying my cuteness.
Ever since we gained 1,000 subs, we've procrastinated a bit lately and got a bit busy with our lives. Mr. Ant tries to find a new rant topic worth ranting instead of the same stuff people already mentioned time and time again. Stupid learning how to drive the Studmobile, me and Katie being pestered by shippers, and yeah, we're procrastinating just a little.
Well, it's because this anime we're reviewing is so boring. And I feel like the anime is just hating us for some reason. Is it wrong to have an anime that isn't mean to good people? Stop being so mean-spirited, anime. You're scaring me.
Fucking hell. We tried everything to get the effort into reviewing this piece of shit. There's nothing there to hate because how much of a freaking slog it is to go through. In 40 minutes or less! I should, call this Julio guy for pot-shying him from the last review.
Hey, this is Julio Martell. Sorry I'm not on the phone right now. Busy working on Renard City for the next issue 27. Please leave a message and I'll be back with you as soon as possible.
Hey there, buddy. It's me, Mr. Han. Sorry about taking those pot shots at you and, getting you fired and all. My bad. We, found something much worse and, well, apologies need to be made is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay, so doing a traditional review wasn't gonna cut it, as there's nothing substantial about it. Hell, it was difficult to give this thing proper jokes to work with. Yeah, we go into the review, go back to behind the scenes, like it says here on the script, and just cut back to the review. Thought it'd be interesting. If anyone don't like it, then, well, stay tuned for the next one, okay? Okay, cool. Blue Flames is directed by the late Noboru Ishiguro, who is known for working on Macross. I've heard of Macross. I never watched Macross, but I heard that's something that you anime geeks are into. So... And it was created and written by Kibiyo Yanagisawa, who, based on what I'm seeing on his myanimelist.net page, sure does write a lot of pretty dark stories, like Roppongi Black Cross, and Sheepman Police 69. You guys know those, right? And is animated by Nippon Animation, known for animating Hunter x Hunter, the 1999 one, not the 2011 one by Madhouse, and also a shonen adaptation of The Jungle Book. Pfft, why am I not reviewing that?
Seriously, why are we not reviewing that? I mean, the new Jungle Book movie is a thing, and having a shonen-style Jungle Book will be awesome and fitting. Make it happen, Mr. Dixon!
Make it happen?
What I don't get is that these guys who work on Blue Flame's entire purpose is about some asshole who is apparently bored with his life, uses and manipulates people to get what he wants at the top in Tokyo. From money, skills, and business just to show how much of a douchebag he is. But why? Just to show how interesting it is to see that in action? You know how it's cool seeing Lupin III planning and go through the suspense of seeing him succeed into putting old Zenaga in a loop? Yeah, that's fun, right? And what is the opposite of fun? Exactly.
I think it's alright, but everyone's a jerk here and, hey guys, what's the opposite of smirk?
We begin with Ryuichi Kaizu, who begins his usual day studying, exercise constantly just to get in shape, and banging hot blonde hostess now and then. Like most teenagers these days, if you will. This right here is one of the many parallels of American Psycho I'm comparing to, and trust me, we will get to that later.
He's good looking, cool, stoic, and seems to be pretty popular with the ladies. One of the ladies. But those guys from the martial arts club can easily point out better than us is that this Kaizo guy is creepy. And what the OVA is giving us, I don't believe it. You might as well try to convince me that Alan Bogg is a great leading man.
Yeah. So, what do you do?
Obviously, being boring and hot get those karate guys in a tizzy as they want to beat up this Kaizo guy. But Kaizo got a brilliant plan to prevent a complete booty kicking.
L-O-D-S-O-V-E-M-O-N-E. What's they spell? Loads of money, probably.
The green paper that makes guys be your friend and ladies find you attractive. But wait, how does Kaizo get to pay back these guys 50,000 yen, which is like $350 here?
By having sex with his hostess for cash, of course. But no, seriously, it's quite understandable to ask for money. It is for men, like he says, of course.
Pause. After paying those guys after all the awesome sex? Hold up, wait. Kaizo begins to have his eyes on Emmy, who is known by everyone that she's like super duper wealthy and her folks own a hospital. That means whoever marries her will be like super rich and stuff. Right, Kaizo? Go!
Nice. 素敵だね。
でも学校じゃ束ねてないといけないから。
束ねた髪も素敵さ、君は。
その上送っていただいて。
また会ってくれるかな。
でも私なんかつまらないんじゃ。
前から君が好きだったんだ。ずっと君だけを見続けていたんだ。
そんな。
いいね。会ってくれるね。
Oh,
come on, lady!
Also have a body built like a linebacker.
Gee, the river over there seems to be a perfect spot for dropping a body. Room for one more?
Okay, Katie, you got scary.
What was your first clue?
Well, here's why the plot of this OVA just doesn't work. For a story where our villain protagonist manipulates people and screws them over with a character like this doesn't work because the execution of this character isn't believable. It's so unreal how this guy can manage to seduce this girl or anyone else later in this story. It's possible right now since everyone here is friggin' brain dead dumber than a bag of dum-dums. For a guy like this, he needs to have the personality and the charisma of a Gaston, Ozymandias, or a Tony Stark at the most, where he's approachable, friendly, and have the creative vibe and energy that makes you feel good about yourself and just want to party with them. Yeah, he's a total Richards, but you have fun while you're at it. Kaizo here has the personality of a Mel Rod. No, not that Mel Rod. Oh, do grow up. I meant the Rod that is dull, boring, and just plain painful. Like this guy. And he has the charisma of a Michael Myers.
Oh yeah, I'd want to be shagged by that. Yeah, baby, yeah.
I mean, not only that, but he's so hollow of a character. He's not such a complete douchebag that I say, "Oh, you bastard!" Nor is he such a charming, clever guy that I say, "Oh, you bastard!" But instead there's nothing. Whereas now, "Oh no, you bastard." And yet he wins. Why does he always win?
Oh, I can answer that.
Huh?
Well, after going to all those anime conventions, I learned that every Japanese name means something clever in English. I googled Kaizo online and I found that Kaizo means modded or hacked and the word asshole in Japanese.
Hacks! I call hacks! Stupid! That's brilliant! This character makes so much sense now! The purpose of the character makes so much sense now, and why he always wins in the most, well, Kaizo way possible. Good job, stupid.
Yep, I did it. I won the Nobel Peace Prize.
Woohoo!
Yeah!
Awesome!
Yeah!
Bitches, cheer words. Well, still shit. Pfft, yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, are you nuts?
I can't even tell if he's actually smart or really is stupid.
I think, stupid does have potential of conceiving rational thought, but the idea of that seems to terrify him, to be honest with you.
Ralph!
Yeah?
My head hurts!
And why does your head hurt?
Well, I was watching the anime, and I tried to get a read on this guy, but suddenly there was like a zap hitting my brain.
Stupid. I think what's happening right now is that you're thinking.
That's what thinking is? Oh my god! Why doesn't the government warn us about these things? Are they afraid that we... Ow! There goes that thinking again!
So, yeah, the guys brought me in the middle of production to help out with some of the humor for this review.
Girl?
No, not girl. Just dumb.
Oh!
Gee, Katie, you sure know a lot about girls and stuff.
As a reporter, I've had to cover some really bland stuff. I once had to watch the mating habits of turtles. And yet, somehow, turtle sex was more fast-paced, exciting, and emotionally investing than Blue Flame. It's a story about ambition. Okay, I get that. I respect that. But there's nothing else. Kaizo takes off for the big city, cuts off his relations, makes it big, and suffers absolutely no consequences for his actions. Seriously, not a hangnail, no missing socks, nothing.
Yeah, Kate was a nice addition to the team. She has her own brand of humor and personality into the series. Well, she is a reporter, and that's a given. But she has her own blend of simple humor to add with her cynical sarcasm. Like how she just make these puns, but further push it home with all these costumes she's getting.
She's like the Babs Bunny of our team. Better yet, where'd you even get those costumes in our videos?
Did the Count costume give me camel toe?
Is it even wise to answer that to your face?
Women.
Muppet.
Bite me.
Is it wise to answer that to your face?
And just for that, you're getting horizontal stripes. Why, yes, this is totally how it looks like. Yeah, me and Kay are cool. So what? Big whoop, wanna fight about it? I'm more of a human being than Kaizo. Yeah, me, the sock!
Actually, I love working with Mr. Hand. With him, I know I can get it back as hard as I dish it, and no one will walk away with hurt feelings or OD on sleeping pills.
So at some point, Amy goes on another date with Kaizo. Only this time, she is going to be educated on the concept that Kaizo doesn't know what no means no means. And again, this does not work. It's obviously supposed to shock me, anger me, but all I'm getting is, again, meh. Does that make me cold-hearted? No. It doesn't take a rocket scientist or everyone on the internet to know that rape isn't good, okay? And executing it in a shallow, immature way doesn't make it endearing, emotional, or even funny in the right ways depending on the person because, you know, comedy can be a fickle mistress sometimes. Kaizo and Emmy are such blank slates that I barely know who this guy is. What's his story? What inspires him to even do what he does? His family is obviously worried to death about him and his actions. Emmy, on the other hand, the anime tries to make her so pure maiden-esque, copyright Kura 2015, not me, you dingus, as possible, like the anime is trying to say, look at the sweet, innocent young woman. Do you feel sorry when she's hurt? Oh, poor Emmy. Poor Peter Parker. All alone. Oh, okay, I'm going off track. But you know what I mean. Yeah, like a justifiable motivation could have worked. Look at Makoto Ito from School Days. He's a complete mild-mannered milksop male protagonist. Nice guy, shy, dumb, totally oblivious, the works. He wants to date the girl that he likes, Kotonoha Katsura, and after
practicing on dating etiquettes with his friend Sakai Saionji, he realizes that sex is awesome! And being a teenager, hitting puberty and discovering sexual intercourse for the first time ever, it can be quite addicting. And most teen emotions are a mess to control in the first place without the proper lesson or guidance. He cheats on his girlfriends with more girls in the school, making him such a complete gaping dickhole, thus leading up to his timely, nice boat in the last episode. In other words, he needs a drive. Any drive and motivation to know at least why he does this, so we can see his journey from beginning to end. The best thing we could get out from this character is that he is bored of his life as a high school teenager and living with a middle-class family. That's interesting since, again, it's a bastardization of a coming-of-age story. You could put more emphasis on his journey of becoming a bored but alright fellow to a cold, charismatic figure that can make it to the big time. Seeing all his struggles and all the like, but like one of the meanings of his name, Kaizo's a total hack in terms of storytelling, winning all the time with virtually no struggle.
Eventually, Emmy's daddy and big brother discovers that she did the no hanky-panky with Kaizo. And he's like super mad that he wanted her to marry a hare for their new hospital. Is Dr. Nick Riviera available?
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick. He's funny. So, he was bribed, well, he bribed himself 10 million yen, which is like over $91,000, or over $46,000 in 1989 money standards.
Why the f*** are we counting money? I don't know, I was taking notes and just wanted to be thorough.
I just want to sound smart. Oh, where are you, dear sweet chocolate?
Hey, what a brain. I don't know why in the world I trust this soulless shell that much money, let alone half of that later on in the movie. Hell, even his own dad can get a read on this guy. For all I know, the only thing that goes on in Kaizo's head is meow 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 meow. So Kaizo gets the 5 million yen and does the breakup, leaving Emmy so ding-dong diddly devastated, say that 3 times fast, that she plans to commit suicide.
I can't get the cat off!
You wish this would end pretty unintentionally hilarious, but nah. She nearly died, but survives the attempted suicide, causing words to abuzz upon good old Kaizo, with said Amy's attempted suicide being the inspiration for Kaizo's kinks in the sack. And lastly, let thy fist from a jealous admirer of Emmy to land upon this here young man's face.
To that.
Oh, before anyone gets off with the idea of Kaizo getting his face caved in, first off, ew. Second, it was all a trick to get Kirioka's scholarship, and pretty much just an excuse to analyze his fighting moves and mop the floor with them. Once it became apparent that he once again won this round. Joy.
Kaizo! I call Kaizo!
So, after that, Kaizo has enough money to leave for college and just straight up ditches his family, with his hostess to live it up with being on top of everything and just flat out cut all ties of his family to the point where he refuses to give them money if he does make it big.
Son, I have no son!
So, what about that second half?
Oh, you mean Kaizo's amazing adventures in Tokyo? Skip it.
Yeah, it's just more of the same. Sleeping around, money grifting, and tennis. It's like a Scorsese movie, but with 100% more tennis.
Maybe we should, I don't know. He does do a lot more gold digging stuff and make his hostess girlfriend, who doesn't sound as delicious as she sounds, goes all Glenn Close on him and then be a slave.
Speaking of fatal attraction, Ralph, is that rabbit stew done yet?
Oh, let me go check on that. Be right back.
Then he went to become a hostess too, but instead of eating ding-dongs, he dresses like Disco Nightwing and sleeps with more ladies. Then he won tennis, then I think he killed a guy, so that happened, and then he says, "Hey, I just killed my rival! That means I win! Come on, jailbait! Woohoo!"
Forget about me. I'll be alone. Dancing, you know it, baby.
And everyone else lived happily ever after. The end.
Yeah, but despite how repetitive that sounded, stupid, people gotta know what goes on instead of just skipping it and abridging the entire thing. It sounds kinda lazy, and I'm just kinda above all that.
And yeah, you're not above doing all procrastinating.
Oh yeah, totally, No. I'm not falling for it. We're gonna talk about the second half, and that's final.
Oh, come on, Ralph.
Ralph, come on. We've treated our viewers like smart people before. I think they'll get the point, right?
Well, I guess you're right, Katie. You're never wrong.
Glad you see it my way. Here's a tip, ladies. Like a subliminal message, a short skirt will get your point across without any arguing. Oh, and don't miss leg day.
So we all agree that this anime is boring, bad, and just so darn angry at us?
Yep.
Damn straight.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, really, Katie?
Hey now. Ralph, you guys eat these for a living. Besides, they taste better raw.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to ask. How was the pears at your parents' place?
Did you have fun? Those birds are so funny with all the copycatting and the silly Gilbert Godfrey voices.
Yeah, those little multicolored feathery things are a blast to hang out with. And they can be kinda pretty obnoxious, but I just learned to settle in and...
Oh, hey, this is the, Stupid's I Love KP a lot costume that he made for me for the opening gag, which that obviously crashed and burned, so whatever. While that's good for me, it's just a bit devastating to Stupid that he really want to use this joke. Like, you see it was like this plastic rigs with the blue polyester sheet over it so it could look like wings. It was stitched, actually just taped together to keep the thing mostly intact. Stupid may be a little annoying to some people, but he means well, man. Just that he can be kinda slow and pretty childish for a man in his early 20s, but hey, he's actually much stronger and smarter than he looks. Ever since we first met, he has such an upbeat and optimistic energy that I never knew he had, which is kinda infectious since the citizens of Crank Central in our home dimension sure do love and care for him. He's learning quite well during our adventures together, saving the world, hopping to dimensions to explore and review worlds and media, and how to be a proper leader and hero. It's a slow progress. He's like a little brother I always wanted now, so.
Can we give this a D? The idea is interesting, but it's not one of my favorites.
You kidding? That sounds too much for this anime. F.
Yeah, Stupid, it's a tad bit forgiving. Even if you think it's one of those so bad it's good type things.
Well, some of it does.
True, but it's just a slog through. But hey, money worth spent to let us review and warn people about this.
Yeah. So an F?
F.
F yeah.
F it is.
Sheesh. Having to hang out with these chowder heads will be the death of me. Like I had much choice. My wife left me and all that over my previous occupation. I was broke as a joke, pretty lonely, and thought this ends here. I can't believe this Barrett Mills accept me into her home and want to be friends with me. That's the nicest, Yeah. At least the gig pays good. So, Whatever. What? Was that red light always been on the camera?
Hey, Mom. Oh, I know seeing your little cub in a seemingly compromising position like this is kinda shocking, but there's nothing dirty going on. These guys are like my second family, and I trust them completely. Ralph is a total gentleman and kinda awkward in a cute way, you know? And Mr. Han can match me for sass, and we have a lot of the same thoughts on stuff, like things we like and don't like. And Stupid is the sweetest little guy in the world. He's like having another little brother. Speaking of which, I have a special guest star coming for the next review. Oh, hey, how's it? Just here with the Stupid team? Why? No, I mean, we've just been working on this review. It's a bigger one. No. I don't know where the parents? No, I wouldn't. Why would I do that? That's crazy. You're crazy. Stop being so cray-cray. No, I understand. I know they're expensive. I'm sorry, I didn't, I swear, I don't know what happened. We're going through a tunnel. Oh my god. I can't hear you. Yeah, okay, I know that doesn't work. But I really didn't, I swear. I don't know where they went. They were there when I left. I'm not worried about it. Well, okay, alright, I'll be sure to keep an eye out. Yeah, I remember. Uh-huh. And he is. Okay, yeah, and you all take really good care. No, he won't end up like the parrots, I promise. I don't know what happened there. He'll be well looked after. Okay. No, we're cool. We're cool. You don't have to. No, that's okay. I'm not. Oh, hey, okay, I gotta go. All right, I gotta go. Love you. Bye bye.